Protesters cut away from the rally, first by ones and twos, then by determined handfuls, surging up Pennsylvania Avenue from the ellipse. A call to arms echoed in their heads, an order from their president. We will stop the steal. The cadence of their footsteps imbued that call with action, finally giving meaning to the endless battle of words. The righteousness of their cause lent warmth against 40-degree cold. Above MAGA hats and stocking caps, they waved their heroes' red and blue campaign flags. Those of the Confederacy, too. Their midday numbers grew, with marchers leaving Pennsylvania to feed onto Constitution Avenue or angle toward Independence Avenue at the south bookend of their target, the United States Capitol. "Whose Capitol?" demanded a rugged woman wearing combat boots. "Our Capitol," came back the only answer possible. The charge of a rigged election had become gospel, propelling the belief that if no one intervened on that January 6th, the specter of a stolen presidency would be reality. The MAGA crowd felt chosen, the front line of what loomed as the decisive battle, a nation's way of life dangling in limbo. 1776, shouted a squat man dressed as an American revolutionary. 1776, came back the battle cry. Well before the November 3rd election, the president had sounded his warning. The steal is coming. With the manipulation of untried voting machines, unguarded absentee ballots never cast in such numbers, dead people voting by the thousands, outdated guardrails failing to contain the new threats. After the election, his warnings mushroomed into a grievance of injustice, centered on the charge of voter fraud. He beat that drum even as court case after court case, audit upon audit found minuscule evidence of corruption. Across the country, election officials and judges, many his own appointees, refused to connect what he saw as obvious telltale dots. But the faithful knew. There was too much evidence for it all to be false, too much for the mainstream media to explain away. Those reporters never had supported the president, never understood he is one of us, giving us voice against an establishment leaving us behind. The faithful knew, most of all, because the talking heads on Fox News and their media brethren told them. The steal was real. A buxom woman in a lightweight blue parka and clamped-down Texas Tech straw offered up. "Now's the time to stop the steal." Defiant protesters embraced her call, their voices rolling toward the Capitol and back to the rally.